time to continue on. And what's our team gonna be? Since we're going to Orzammar, I'm thinking Shape with us.
Yes.
Liliana and Win.
Yes.
I'm not doing these minor quests now, mainly because, well, they would be good for experience and money, so it's not like we couldn't do them, but I don't think so. Not yet. Once we have access to a few more merchants and we have something really that we want, there are a few items already, then we can start doing those. For the moment, I'd like to continue on with the main plot. Move that forward at least a little bit. Haha, Behajam! I remember this one. Yeah, 5 pages, 4 mages, Behajam. Several of the circle enchanters were unknowingly studying the same forged tome. Someone named Behajam took advantage of their egos and likely made a tidy profit. Keep an eye out for him. Okay. Mages, shady thugs. I think our position will be determined by the conversation, so we can't plant troops here. At least that's what I expect. If not,
It beckons.
Ah, a fellow traveler of the fair lands. Are you a seeker, perchance? My packs are light, but I have a tome of strange origin. The Deus V Eternus, rumored to be the last message to a sinful world from the Maker himself.
did you sell a few copies in the Circle Tower?
I have no idea what you're talking about, and neither do these large men carrying swords. Get them!
Yep. Screw you, game. Mage has to go.
As you say. I shall do so.
Are you? Take care of the shady thug, please. You do a group heal.
Immediately.
Excellent. Yeah, I don't think we really have to worry about much anymore. The mage was the danger.
Let's end this. Here comes trouble. Are you a fight?
Excellent. A little bit of gold and that's about it. Items received. What exactly did we receive? Cameo Cowl. +2 cunning, plus 0.5 health regeneration in combat.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Okay, the encounter was a lot less interesting than I thought. If you didn't pay attention to the notes you gained, you would have not that much of an idea what the hell is going on here. Frostback Mountains.
What now? Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Bounty hunters. Expecting a fight. There's always a fight.
Ah! Time award.
Oh look, mage. He's trying to do something. Oh look, chain lightning. I have to say I dislike this quite a bit, because it looks like every goddamn mage we face has basically the same spell setup.
Let's make this quick.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back? No one's getting out alive.
All right, let's finish that. How did I get myself into this?
Mages are really dangerous because we don't have anything to interrupt them. And the first thing that will happen against them is that we'll have to eat a fireball or something.
Got it.
There's no time
Can I
to
get you a
spread
ladder
around or
so you
anything.
can get off my back?
Well, and there's no real way, I guess, to trigger things either because, well, here they would have been, but because there's usually some kind of cutscene and it'll teleport everyone in a tight formation, even though I would never in a million years actually do that. I'm guessing the game thinks its cinematics and storytelling is so vital that it overrides any kind of common sense and safety concerns the player might have.
Orzammar lies this way, no? They make golems in such a place, do they not?
Thank the Maker, my brother and his family made it out of Lothering. He said that the Darkspawn attacked it the very next day.
The Darkspawn took Lothering, did they?
I don't know. I expect so, since there was no one there to stop them.
Well, it won't be much longer until those monsters get here. There doesn't seem to be anyone fighting them now.
I didn't get into this business to sit on my goods. Shield.
What can I do for you?
Yeah, I have a note here from your master.
This ought to be interesting. Such diction. This man is a true scholar and rhetorician. I am honored to be fired by one such as he. Good day.
Oh, you wish to talk to me? Truly, it's a courtesy for one so well-armed to notice a lowly merchant.
Did you lose your caste when you left Orzammar?
It's not your business. But like my father, I was born on the surface. We never had a caste to leave. The Assembly says we've turned our back on the stone, but they still use the goods we bring. Hypocrites.
That's not right. Someone should do something.
Maybe it'll change by the time my children are grown.
How often do you restock in Orzammar?
Twice a year. I'm confined to a trade stall in the Commons, but I see enough. It's very closed in. My grandfather says I've lost my stone sense. I was born topside. I don't remember having it. Best of luck to you.
Apparently I can do deals with him.
They haven't let us in for weeks. All my wares are rotting.
There are other places to sell. I don't have to come back here.
So why aren't they being let in?
I heard about all those mages in Lake Callanheart. They up and turned into a pack of demons.
I have contracts. They can't shut us out like this.
Surface silks, half price.
The Shady Thugs and Tornas the Deserter.
You have some kind of problem.
I'm here on behalf of the Blackstone Irregulars.
Oh? What was this about?
Here you stole supplies from the guild.
Oh, I see. Tauren must have sent you. I refuse to answer to a pawn of Tauren. Come, men, to arms!
It's clearly some kind of internal struggle with the Irregulars. It has nothing to do with any kind of supplies.
I will fight if I must.
Beaten by an old woman.
This is madness. They can't just shut down the city.
Frost Shear. Pulse damage increase. Heal supplies.
Can I interest you in something? I've got the finest selection of previously owned armor and weaponry this side of Val Royeaux.
Previously owned?
Why pay through the nose for new equipment when you can buy it like new for much, much less?
Where do you get like new armor from?
Oh, here and there. Look, that's really not important. The important thing is, it's cheap. And just as good as what you'd find at a smithy.
Let me have a look.
Oh, of course. And remember, everything's covered by Farron's 24-hour lifetime guarantee.
Okay. I don't like these because there's no way to tell what the recipe even does. So I'd like to see what a flesh rot does, what a swift salve does. It's hard to justify that. Naturally, you could test and see, but they happen to have some of them. Not really. Remarkable topaz. Portrait of a goose girl. Grandmaster Silverite rune plus 10 damage versus Darkspawn. Holy shit. Holy shit, that is a lot. That is a lot. That's more than most of these weapons do normally, so... yeah. Armor almost 20, plus 5 willpower, 40% spell resistance, plus 10 to mental resistance. 27 gold, that's not even a crazy number. Yeah, I'm thinking of investing in some of these things. Silverite rune Grandmaster level would be maybe a solid investment. Also, this might be a good idea to raise approval of the golem right now, because if there's somewhere where the approval will come useful for it's going to be some kind of an end game confrontation and maybe Orzammar. So maybe I should try to get it up before I go there. Explosive bolt, plus 4 fire damage. Chevalier's gloves. Knight Commander's blade is genuinely a good armor, especially the spell resistant. That's something you can rely on already, 40%. You can probably get something a bit more with runes and some other item. So there's your mage killer right there. You can rush the mages and be fairly sure you can get to it alive. Okay, I'm getting the portrait. I'm guessing Sten is the one who wants the portrait. I'm getting Remarkable Topaz, Grandmaster Silverite Rune, and now I don't really have any money. I'm not buying the Commander's Blade yet because no one has the strength to use it. Sten would, but I'm not taking him, so it doesn't matter what he can do. We'll have to go back to the camp though. We can't put runes in anywhere else as far as I can know, so...
I should round up anyone speaking against the Queen and arrest them, they should.
Well, they're not speaking against the Queen so much as against her father. Terran Logain is treating free men like they're his servants.
Also, I think the camp had another gift for the golem. What is it? We have very solid, yeah. It's 41 already, so if we can get it to over 50, I'm pretty sure that might be enough for anything really that comes our way. Hard to say though. Shopping.
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed. I'm sure you'll...
We could buy some of these, but I don't think so. No, it wasn't this. It has to be dinner and more silverite. We're going to go to Orzammar. It's very likely we'll have to deal with Darkspawn, but I'm don't want really journeyman silverite runes because what we want is something master or grandmaster level if we want going to actually spend money on it. It's 5 electricity damage, wouldn't be bad. I don't think so. I don't want to invest in runes that badly.
Enchantment? Enchantment!
So. We'll have to change things a little bit. The thing is, the guys who are going to be active get the rooms. So Liliana and Durin. Duncan's sword. Should I use Merrick's blade? Weakness nearby Darkspawn, damage to Darkspawn. No, willpower, cunning, stamina regeneration. I like this more. With the Grandmaster Silverite, it's very dangerous against Darkspawn anyway. I'll take the physical resistance, thank you very much. Light. I don't care about spell resistance that much, so we'll take a flame rune and a light. Novice because Liliana gets the German version. Store the extra ones in these. Okay. Yeah, that is fine. That is fine. Still. We need a few extra gifts just in case. So it's going to be Denerim.
Yes.
Indeed, yes.
Shopping, shopping, shopping. Oh, what was in? Was it in the Circle Tower shopkeeper? Ah, well, at least we get to see these random encounters. So what is this time? Adventurer leader.
Rough travels out here, eh? We even saw Darkspawn on the way in.
Darkspawn? You don't say.
Right, Darkspawn. We killed a whole band of them on the way up from Lothering. We're delivering a message to the Chantry in Denerim. You?
What's the message about?
We saw a blood mage down near the Brazilian forest. We're off to tell the Chantry about him.
Oh shit, we need to stop these guys. I'm here to stop you.
I thought you said... Wait, you're serious?
Yeah, why not let us deliver your message?
I suppose that's alright. As long as it gets there. Stay safe.
Oh, that was easy. You track down the adventurers and put a stop to their questionable testimony. Turn to the mages collected for your reward. I wonder if it makes a difference at what collective do you return to. I don't recall where I got the job. What is that? Rubble block.
Got it.
You really killed all those abominations? I'm sure you need supplies after that.
Yeah, remarkable malachite. Ugh. Yeah, these are nice, but exactly afford these. Any recipes worth taking? Not really. Okay. At least I'm not now confident we have what items we need for shale. How are we gonna get? Yeah, we still need something for. Well, no, we don't. I was thinking about Morrigan and things like that, but we don't really need those. We need is shale. We should have a painting for you.
I am impressed. My thanks.
Yeah. Sen has an eye for paintings, an appreciation that might seem out of character. It is actually an extension of Konari discipline. He respects an artist for careful composition, a skill that is as much about where the brush stroke stops as where it begins. Bonus to what? Strength. What a huge surprise there. Okay, shale. You. We should have 2 gemstones for him. Remarkable topaz and malachite.
Ooh, shiny.
50.
Very nice. Very nice
58.
indeed.
That's all we really need for now. Is there anyone else at the border? 44. I mean someone who's actually in the group we're going to take. Win. Win. Have you ever wanted a tribal necklace? I've got one and I'd like to give it to you.
Oh, marvelous.
Yeah, 25. That's great. That should give us the bonus. Whatever it is in... Oh, minor bonus will pop. I do want to talk to Shale too, just in case. The 50 approval might be some sort of a...
It speaks.
important barrier to cross.
It doesn't have better things to do.
Don't seem to like humans much.
That is true. I do not. I'm not interested in getting into a discussion on the subject, however. Ask another time. If it is done asking overly obvious questions, let us find some humans to throw off a cliff, or something. It speaks. It doesn't have better things to do.
How did Willem come to acquire you?
That part I know, as Wilhelm often bragged about it to whomever was willing to listen to him. He claimed to have found me in the deep roads. I was in the ruins of a Tig, he said, deactivated, with my control rod not far away.
Do you know where in the deep roads this was?
No. That secretive bastard refused to tell me. I would ask and ask, but no. He used to say that one day, if I were compliant and didn't talk back at his wife, he would take me there and I could look around myself. Rotten, lying bastard. If I had his head in my hands now, I would squeeze it like a giant lemon. Squish.
What was Willem doing in the deep roads?
It was a hobby of his, scavenging. One of the reasons he traveled so much is that he was looking for entrances into the deep roads, old places the dwarves had long forgotten. And then he would sneak down and search for magical treasure, before anyone was the wiser.
Yeah, that would have been dangerous.
Indeed. He had spells that allowed him to remain hidden and move quickly, but he had no defense against the blight, and worried constantly that he would get sick. If any darkspawn showed themselves, he fled. More often, he would have to fight other scavengers, dwarves who had become tainted. In the end, it killed him. I mean, he found me there, right?
So you don't know what you were doing there?
I think I remember a battle. It was long before, and then there was darkness. In short, no, I do not remember why I was there. It makes no difference.
So if he hadn't found you...
I wouldn't have had to put up with the twit, and I would be none the wiser. I don't think I was aware while I was there. Not like in the village. Or perhaps I was. Perhaps that was the dark place, and I simply couldn't see anything. How long could even I sit in the darkness and stare out at nothing, never sleeping? Oh, I do not wish to think of that. On then.
Okay. Excellent. Approval going up.
It speaks. It doesn't have better things to do. On then.
Excellent. We don't have any more topics to question.
It speaks. Its journeys are fascinating. I had thought its chances slim, but perhaps I'm even wrong on that point. Does it wish me to leave? I can, though I see no reason to go.
Don't go. I happen to need you.
Refreshing. Normally such words would be accompanied by the wave of a control rod. I shall remain as it asks. Perhaps we should continue. Its chances of success are small enough without further dawdling.
Yeah, nothing new, really. What's our... 65, that's quite high. We certainly don't need it any higher than that. Maybe we do need it, but I'm certainly not going to do it. I've sacrificed a few pieces of gold to achieve that, so
Indeed.
it's going to have to be it. Any other random encounters? I wonder if we can get in. I mean direct, or do we have to do something? Clearly no merchants
Recruiter
getting
was
in.
here just an hour ago. Barely dodged him.
Well, we have the treaties.
King Loghain will not suffer the delay of his appointed messenger.
Oh shit, mages.
Vieta, this land is held in trust for the sovereign dwarven kings. I cannot allow entry at this time.
King Loghain demands the allegiance of the Desher, or lords, or whatever you call them in your assembly. I am his appointed messenger.
I don't care if you're the king's wiper. Orzammar will have none but its own until our throne is settled.
Yeah, I have important business in Orzammar. I think I have to rely on my Grey Wardens, have to use some of the treaties to get in. I'm basically a person who does not really exist in the Dwarven history anymore, so I have important business in Orzammar.
None more important than mine.
Your business will wait. Orzammar must limit outside influence until the throne is settled. No one gets in.
I don't see why I can't just say the treaties. Okay, I was born in Orzammar, let me pass. I feel both of these options will not go anywhere.
Any dwarf who chooses to walk topside chooses to be excluded. Wait, look at me. You're the exile. This begins with you. Sorrow finished what your kinslaying started. Your father is dead.
Kinslayer? Oh, you're not getting in.
Okay, I like that. Yeah, call me that again and you will see more slaying.
Threatening a sovereign guardsman only shows how far from House Idukan you've fallen.
Yeah, I'm a Grey Warden. This treaty obliges Orzammar to aid me.
The Wardens killed King Cailan and nearly doomed Ferelden. They're sworn enemies of King Loghain.
Well, that is the Royal Seal. That means only the Assembly is authorized to address it. Grey Warden, you may pass.
What? He's a traitor! And a kinslayer! You said it yourself. In the name of King Loghain, I demand that you execute this stain on the honor of Ferelden!
Yeah. Yeah, that's enough. Raise your blade if you're so tough.
I will at that. I'm a messenger of King Loghain.
Kill each other as you will, but take your sodding fight off my doorstep.
Okay. Ooh. Bodyguard. We need to take care of the mage. So, when that guy, give him the stone fist. Everyone else just try to get him before he gets back on his feet. And that pretty much determined this fight. guess I'll entertain the... No. Shit, someone has to do something about the bodyguard soon.
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
Well, they didn't have much. 35 silver.
You've done me a service. That fool Imrek was barking for a week. Are all humans so touched? You are free to enter Orzammar, Grey Warden. Though I don't know what help you will find.
So, finally, we're in Orzammar.